Hey guys, so I really wanted to film outside. It's so nice out. It's just difficult because I don't live in a quiet area like I used to. So there's going to be noise in the background. There's people playing. What is this? It's not tennis. Oh, I know the name of this. I can't remember. It's looks like tennis, but it's not. I can't remember what it's called. So there's that. There's also people, like, there's the construction going on, people mowing their lawns. So I don't want to talk super loud because I don't want to like disturb people's peace, even though I know I need to not worry about that in that sense of, worrying about people judging me and whatnot. But I also want to be courteous. So I'm going to speak as loud as I can, and I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. I really need headphones that I can hook up and speak and listen to you through. The ones that I have are broken, and anyway, so I first want to just tell you guys a message that I channeled from Erik last night. I shared it on my Facebook, so some of you guys might have heard this already, but and then because I'm gonna kind of go into a story that a friend shared with me this morning that is a really kind of good explanation, a good example as to what we actually do and go through before we enter into this, and why we did this. So Erik, Archangel Uriel, I channeled from him last night. You are all here because because together we thought a question: what would it be like to be separate and in chaos? It's been quiet without that high-pitched noise until I just started reading, and this is good practice for me. Patience, calm. I create my reality. You are all here because together we thought a question: what would it be like to be separate and in chaos? We then went bang, and this was created. We wanted to experience each other in various forms, including the physical. Really, the answer to why? Why not? What is the purpose? Now it's to remember. Remember, you no longer need to feel guilt and shame and fear into facing what you truly are: God, source, home, your higher self, pure love. I just got tickled on the bottom of my foot. What you truly are: God, source, home, your higher self, pure love. You are all here to help walk each other home, arm in arm. So that's what I got from channeled from Erik last night. And then now I want to share this little story, parable, whatever you want to call it, from Conversations with God by Neale Donald Walsch. So we chose all this. We first had the question: what would it be like to be in separation and chaos? Which this is an example as to a form of that question. I'm supposed to be. Okay, so I could hear it coming. I could hear that coming. I could hear it coming. Once upon no time, there was a little soul who said to God, "I know who I am." And God said, "That's wonderful. Who are you?" And the little soul shouted, "I'm the light." God smiled a big smile. "That's right," God exclaimed. "You are the light." The little soul was so happy, for it had figured out what all the souls in the kingdom were there to figure out. "Wow," said the little soul, "this is really cool." But soon, knowing who it was not enough. The little soul felt stirrings inside and now wanted to be who it was. And so the little soul went back to God, which is not a bad idea for all souls who want to be who they really are, because we are God, we are one with God, God is one with us. And the little soul said, "Hi, God. Now that I know who I am, is it okay for me to be it?" And God said, "You mean you want to be who you already are?" "Well," replied the little soul, "it's one thing to know who I am, and another thing altogether to actually be it. I want to feel what it's like to be the light." "But you already are the light," God repeated, smiling again. "Yes, but I want to see what it feels like," cried the little soul. "Well," said God with a chuckle, "I suppose I should have known. You always were the adventuresome one." Then God's expression changed. "There's only one thing." "What?" asked the little soul. Well, there is nothing else but the light. You see, I created nothing but you are, and so there is no easy way for you to experience yourself as who you are, since there is nothing that you're not. Huh? Said the little soul, who was now a little confused. Think of it this way, said God. You are like a candle in the sun. Oh, you're there all right, along with a million gazillion other candles who make up the sun, and the sun would not be the sun without you. Nay, it would be a sun without one of its candles, and would not be the sun at all. Nay, it would be a sun without one of its candles, and that would be and that would not be the sun at all, for it would not shine as brightly. Yet, how to know yourself as the light when you are amidst the light, that is the question. Well, the little soul perked up, you're God. Think of something. Once more God smiled. I already have, God said. Since you cannot see yourself as the light, when you are in the light, will surround you with darkness. What's darkness? The little soul asked. God replied, it is that which you are not. And that's just it there. Dark is a tool that we've used to experience this, to experience separation, duality, chaos. It's a tool that we've used. It's something that we created to use. Will I be afraid of the dark? Cried the little soul. Only if you choose to be, God answered. There is nothing really to be afraid of unless you decide that there is. You see, we are making it all up. We are pretending. Exactly. These are all just roles that we're playing. We're just pretending. It's an illusion that we created. Anything that doesn't feel good isn't actually true, because it's not what we really are. It's an illusion that we created in order to experience this separateness, to experience ourselves within various forms, because we have the question of what would it be like if. You choose your happiness, you create your reality. We all agreed to do this. It's our perception that says that there's anything bad. It's our perception that says the dark is scary and bad and evil. There is no negative energy. The perception of negative and evil and bad, that's all an illusion that we created in order to experience what's not true. Oh, said the little soul, and felt better already. Then God explained that in order to experience anything at all, the exact opposite of will appear. It is a great gift, God said, because without it, you could not know what anything is like. You could not know warm without cold, up without down, fast without slow. You could not know left without right, here without there, now without then. And that's just it. Again, duality is just a tool. It's a tool, part of the illusion, a tool within the illusion that we're using in order to experience ourselves within different ways. Because it's the truth of reality is a oneness, not a dualness, like I've been talking about. We're connected in a oneness. We share the same consciousness. It's always been 1 + 1 = 3, not 2, because you bring 1 and 1 together, and that creates a third. It's creation. It was never two separate coming together. It was already two together coming together. It's two coming together create a third. It's not two separate and staying separate. My words are really awkward. My words are so awkward, but I'm hoping you guys understand what I'm saying. 1 + 1 = 3, because it's two coming together create a third. It's math is creation. It's actually creation. It was never 1 + 1 = 2. It's 1 + 1 = 3. Duality is just a tool, an illusion tool, a tool within the illusion, a tool that we created within the illusion in order to experience this. It's not dualness, it's oneness, and we're coming back into remembering that. And so, God concluded, actually give me a second, I just need a sip of water here. Okay, so God concluded, when you are surrounded with darkness, do not shake your fist and raise your voice and curse the darkness. Rather, be a light unto the darkness, and don't be mad about it. Then you will know who you really are, and all others will know too. Let your light shine so that everyone will know how special you are. You mean it's okay to let others see how special I am? Asked the little soul. Of course, God chuckled. It's very okay, but remember, special does not mean better. Everybody is special, each in their own way, yet many others have forgotten that. They will see that it is okay for them to be special only when you see that it is okay for you to be special. We're all special, we're all perfect, but we're all equal. We're all equal. There is no hierarchy. No one's better than the other. There is no good or bad, right or wrong. No one's evil, no one's bad. We're all equal, and we're all perfect. Wow, said the little soul, dancing and skipping and laughing and jumping with joy. I can be as special as I want to be? Yes, and you can start right now, said God, who was dancing and skipping and laughing right along with the little soul. What part of special do you want to be? What part of special? The little soul repeated. I don't understand. Well, God explained, being the light is being sorry, a bird just flew by and distracted me. Birds, signs of the angels. They are angels. We are angels. It's all one. That's us. Well, God explained, being the light is being special. And being special has a lot of parts to it. It is special to be kind. It is special to be gentle. It is special to be creative. It is special to be patient. Can you think of any other ways it is special to be? Are you kidding me? I moved up here to get away from that. I'm just hoping he's driving by. Hang on. Well, God explained, being the light is being special, and being special has lots of parts to it. It is special to be kind. It is special to be gentle. It is special to be creative. It is special to be patient. Can you think of any other ways it is to be special? The little soul sat quietly for a moment. I can think of lots of ways to be special, the little soul then exclaimed. It is special to be helpful. It is special to be sharing. It is special to be friendly. It is special to be considerate of others. Yes, God agreed. And you can be all those things or any part of this or any part of special you wish to be at any moment. That's what it means to be the light. And just side note, I totally recognize, again, I create my reality. There is some reason why this is all training for me. So even with the lawnmower coming up, I'm just like, I got frustrated, but I'm like, I know I'm asking for this because I need to be able to just be at peace and happiness in every now and be okay doing my thing even with noise around me, and be okay if there's going to be noise in the background. I get that it's training. Just side note. Anyway, so I know what I want to be. I know what I want to be, the little soul was announced with great excitement. I want to be the part of special called forgiving. Isn't it special to be forgiving? Oh yes, God assured the little soul. That is very special. Okay, said the little soul. That's what I want to be. I want to be forgiving. I want to experience myself as that. Good, said God, but there's one thing you should know. The little soul was becoming a bit impatient now. It always seemed as though there was some complication. What is it? Sighed the little soul. There is no one to forgive. No one? The little soul could hardly believe what had been said. No one, God repeated. Everything I've made is perfect. There is not a single soul in all creation less perfect than you. Look around you. It was then that the little soul realized that a large crowd had gathered. Souls had come from far and wide, from all over the kingdom, for the word had gone forth that the little soul was having this extraordinary conversation with God, and everyone wanted to hear what they were saying. Looking at the countless other souls gathered there, the little soul had to agree. None appeared less wonderful, less magnificent, or less perfect than the little soul itself. Such was the wonder of the souls gathered around, and so bright was their light that the little soul could scarcely gaze upon them. Who then to forgive? Asked God. Boy, this is going to be no fun at all, grumbled the little soul. I wanted to experience myself as one who forgives. I want to know what that part of special felt like. And the little soul learned what it must feel like to be sad. But just then, a friendly soul stepped forward from the crowd. Not to worry, little soul, the friendly soul said. I will help you. You will? The little soul brightened up. But what can you do? Why, I can give you someone to forgive. You can. This is going to make me cry. But a good cry. Because this is really special. This is truth. And this is what we all do. And this is why we need to thank the ones that hurt us, because they've stepped forward to play these roles for us. And we've hated them for it. And that's okay. It's not that it's wrong. We're working with amnesia and oblivion. But now we're starting to remember. And we need to be thanking them. We have to. We have to. If we don't let this stuff go, it carries on with us. That's where karma starts. That's where karma comes from. It's lessons to help us let go of what's not real, to help us wake up into remembering so we can experience this duality. It's still illusion. Duality is still a tool within illusion, but we can experience it within peace and joy and love now, not within the illusion of chaos and attack and evil. Because the truth, and that's just it, it's the illusion, so it's using the illusion of duality as a tool within truth in order to experience each other now. We've been using the illusion of duality within the illusion of fear and separation and chaos and attack and evil. Okay? But why? Why would you do that? The little soul asked. You who are a being of such utter perfection. You who vibrate with such a speed that it creates a light so bright that I can hardly gaze upon you. What would cause you to want to slow down your vibration to such a speed that your bright light would become dark and dense? What could cause you who are so light that you dance upon the stars and move through the kingdom with the speed of your thought, to come into my life and make yourself so heavy that you could do this bad thing? Bad. Titling it bad for the illusion, in the illusion, bad. Simple, the friendly soul said. I would do it because I love you. That's just it. It's our loved ones playing roles that we've asked them to help us experience this and help us wake up, remember, give us lessons, kick our butts back on the path that we agreed to be on within this. The little soul seemed surprised at the answer. Don't be so amazed, said the friendly soul. You've done the same thing for me, don't you remember? And that's just it. We've all done this for each other, and we've done it for ever, infinite. Oh, we have danced together, you and I, many times. Through the eons and across all ages have we danced. Across all time and in many places have we played together. You just don't remember. We have both been all of it. We have been the up and the down of it, the left and the right of it. We have been the here and the there of it, the now and the then of it. We've been the male and the female, the good and the bad. We have been both the victim and the villain of it. Thus, we have come together, you and I, many times before, each bringing to the other the exact and perfect opportunity to express and to experience who we really are. I'm going to cry again. And so, the friendly soul exclaimed further, I will come into your next lifetime and be the bad one this time. I will do something really terrible, bad one. I will do something really terrible, and then you can experience yourself as the one who forgives. You're making me cry. It's because I can feel how true it is. It's like the memory, the feeling memory is like right there. And it's really beautiful. Because it's just all love. It's all love. It really is all love. It's all love. We've asked our loved ones to do this and they indulged in it for us. We need to thank them. Any form of what you look at as attack, perceive as attack or hurt or pain, anything, we've asked to experience it for various reasons, and our loved ones fulfilled those roles for us. But what will you do, the little soul asked just a little nervously, that will be so terrible? Oh, replied the friendly soul with a twinkle, we'll think of something. Then the friendly soul seemed to turn serious and said in a quiet voice, you were right about one thing, you know. What is that? The little soul wanted to know. I will have to slow down my vibration and become very heavy to do this not so nice thing. I will have to pretend to be something very unlikely myself. And so I have but one favor to ask of you in return, and that's just it. It's pretending. It's a role. It's not true. So I have but one favor to ask of you in return. Oh, anything, anything, cried the little soul and began to dance and sing. I get to be forgiving. I get to be forgiving. Then the little soul saw that the friendly soul was remaining very quiet. What is it? The little soul asked. What can I do for you? You are such an angel to be willing to do this for me. Of course this friendly soul is an angel, Of course this friendly soul is an angel, God interrupted. Everyone is. Always remember, I have sent you nothing but angels. Those who you look at as evil, they're angels. And they're playing the role you asked them to. You're an angel too. We're all angels. It's all roles that we've played. And so the little soul wanted more than ever to grant the friendly soul's request. What can I do for you? The little soul asked again. This is going to make me cry. In the moment that I strike you and smite you, the friendly soul replied. In the moment that I do the worst to you that you could possibly imagine. In that very moment. So think of those things, the worst things you could possibly imagine in that moment. Yes, the little soul interrupted. Yes. Remember who I really am? Oh, I will, cried the little soul. I promise. I will always remember you as I see you right here, right now. Good, said the friendly soul, because you see, I will have been pretending so hard
I will have forgotten myself. And if you do not remember me as I really am, I may not be able to remember for a very long time. And if I forget who I am, you may even forget who you are, and we will both be lost. And then we will need another soul to come along and remind us both of who we are. And that's exactly what's happened. We've forgotten, we've got so lost in oblivion in this deep thought of what would happen in playing these roles. We forgot. We're all helping each other remember. Every single one of us, including our loved ones back home, and those that we perceive here as bad or evil, even those that we perceive as energy as bad or evil, they're all helping us remember and wake up. And we need to thank them for it, because if it wasn't for that, we'd still be lost in oblivion, not remembering who we truly are. We'd be seeing ourselves as victims still. We'd still be trapped within our own hell. We've trapped ourselves in a hell, and we're pulling ourselves out of it. No one's saving us. We're saving each other. I'm saving myself, and through you, I'm saving me. And through me, you're saving yourself. No, we won't, the little soul promised again. I will remember you, and I will thank you for bringing me this gift. The chance to experience myself as who I am. We need to thank them. We have to. We have to thank them. We have to thank them and forgive and let go. The only way out is through. There's like stuff and stuff. I'm sorry, there's like a piece of something stuck on my nose. The only way out is through. We have to thank them. We have to thank them and remember seeing them who they really are. And so the agreement was made, and the little soul went forth into a new lifetime, excited to be the light, which was very special, and excited to be that part of special called forgiveness. And that's what forgiveness is. It's part of the illusion that we agreed to play together. We don't actually need to forgive anybody because no one's done wrong, but within playing that role, forgiving that person is what I've been talking about in one of my other videos. Within that layer, you do forgive that person and you forgive yourself, but then you zoom out and you remember, you look at them for what they truly are, and remember that it's a role they played, and then you go from forgiveness to appreciation and thanks. And the little soul waited anxiously to be able to experience the self as forgiveness and to thank whatever other soul made it possible. And at all the moments in that new lifetime, whenever a new soul appeared on the scene, whether that new soul brought joy or sadness, and especially if it brought sadness, the little soul thought of what God had said. Always remember, God had smiled. I have sent you nothing but angels. That was really beautiful. There's something on my nose, and if you guys have been staring at that whole time, I can see it. It's like my skin is like dry on that spot. I'm picking at it. It's bugging me. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. That's so beautiful, because that speaks so much truth. That's very much what has happened. That is what has happened. That literally any stories, any movies, everything's infinite. Everything has happened. So that scenario literally did play out. That is a real scenario that played out. Reality is infinite. Everything has played out. That's why it's silly when we fight over each other, over, religion versus spirituality versus atheism versus, well, this is real versus this is real versus this is real. It's all real. It's all real as long as it feels good and comes from love and peace. Whatever's not real, it's all been played. But that's just it. What I mean by it's all real, it means it's all been played out. I mean, it's all been played out. So the only thing that's real is whatever comes from love and peace, if that feels good. Anything else comes from the illusion and chaos and ego and judgment and separation. The illusion. What I meant to say when I said it's all real, as in it's all been played out. There's infinite simulations that we've entered ourselves into in order to play them out. Now, when I say simulation, I'm not saying it's technically a giant computer that we jump ourselves into. I don't know how it actually works. It's all energy, right? It's just simulation as in something that we created that's not actually true reality that we insert ourselves into in order to experience infinite ways of experiencing ourselves. So, yeah. All right, I hope you guys were able to hear that fine. I know there's some noise in the background, but I just really wanted to film outside. It's so nice out. I don't want to stop because it's so nice. I just want to stay out here. So, but I
Oh, there's a robin and a little bird behind me. Another, what is that, sparrow? I think it's a sparrow and a robin. Robin. Anyway, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and yeah, I thank all of you. I thank all of you for being you and being the role, playing the role that you're playing. And I thank the person that was mowing the lawn. I thank the lawn mower. all of it, everything. I've created all of this. You've created all of yours. And it's all roles that we're all playing for each other to help us wake up and walk each other home arm in arm. All right. I love you all very much. And as always, have a wonderful, beautiful now.